Alright, what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. The book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link there also. They asked me to put it up, so I'll put it up. Thanks everybody for supporting. But this video is entitled Principal Gives Parents a Dress Code. Out here in Houston at Madison, I think it's James Madison. For all y'all don't know what his high school is like, I think it's Vince Young's high school. The principal have to give the parents a dress code from coming to school. Now on the men's side, no wave caps, no wife beaters, no sagging, right? On the women's side, no t-shirts worn as dresses, no nothing with your tie-ties all out, no mini skirts showing, that type of stuff. No pajamas, so that can go for both. And no hair rollers or shower caps, bonnets, or wraps to a degree. And people are tripping. And this makes me laugh because what they're tripping about, if you pull it up, one of the stories has the actual mother that started this, and it has a bunch of few women commenting about their hair or being able to wear something to cover their head, but they all look a hot mess. The mother that I guess they started with, she has like a t-shirt wrap on her head. She got like a Marilyn Monroe t-shirt that she wore as a dress, I think with some flip-flops on. And this is how she put herself out in the news. The other mothers were looking like they was in pajamas, like they just rolled out of bed. The problem with that is this. They focused on the hair to deflect from them being a bad example. Because even in high school, girls are allowed to wear hats and stuff to cover their head. They didn't say nothing wrong with hats. They specifically talked about shower caps, bonnets. For all you people that was at, these people was acting like people in the 80s. This is tea, it's not whiskey. Okay. But the people who are tripping about this, y'all stupid. Because first and foremost, you think this is appropriate to go outside with? Anybody who's been to a Walmart across the country has seen this old trifling thing with people wearing pajamas out in public. At times you shouldn't be wearing pajamas. I'm just saying. Man, let me rewind this a little bit. How many men did you hear coming out? I'm not going, what you mean I can't wear a wave cap to pick up my children or to come talk to the teachers and the principals? What you mean I can't wear a wife beater to come in the school and talk to the teachers and the principal? What you mean I can't sag my pants and come into school and talk to the teachers or the principal? What if there's different circumstances? No, because it's stupid. But you got these some guys defending the ladies. Well, you don't know what's happening. They didn't say you couldn't wear a hat. If something wrong with your head, you have a bad hair day, put on a hat. But stop acting like people are making these stylish statements, because you're saying you're dropping your kids off looking like you got out of bed. You're picking them up looking like you got out of bed. And if you go into a PTA meeting or something, you're there like you got out of bed. Problem. Oh yeah, no yoga pants that you can see through, stuff like that. It's a problem. But these people think it's an issue. Well, for all of you people who really think it's an issue, let me ask you something. If you went to the grocery store, if you went to do your taxes, because tax season just ended, if you went to buy a car, purchase a home, get an apartment, and you went to the leasing office, if you went to your cable store or your cell phone company, right? And people would dress like, if the dudes who had wife beaters, do-rags on, and sagging pants, and they trying to help you, would you take it seriously? Would you think that's just unprofessional? Just want to know. Or if you went into, like I said, these other establishments and a woman had on her pajamas on with a shower cap and she's doing your taxes, would you? No, you wouldn't take that. You wouldn't, you would think they have more respect for themselves. So what you're tripping about is a bunch of parents of high school students who don't know how to conduct themselves, and you wonder why they say these kids are bad. Right? Your parents don't even know how to take themselves in public, and you wonder why, these kids wilding. Because y'all wilding. That's what it is. Y'all wilding. Now, it's funny because the nightclub got a dress code. Oh, you can handle that. Concert got a dress code. Oh, you can handle that. Comedy club got a dress code. Oh, you can handle that. Restaurants have a dress code. No shirts, no shoes, no service, stuff like that. Oh, you can handle that. When it's about going out and living a life of leisure, you understand that you need to dress appropriately. But when it's about your children's education, matter of fact, you don't know, it's insulting. Matter of fact, church had to institute a dress code because too many people was come as you are, but you took it too far. Oh, but we forget about that part. A lot of us black folks, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. The Lord said, no, the Lord didn't say come like a thought. That's not what the Lord said. And see, there's nuance to this. Understand, you don't have to come in the finest of attire, right? And it's so bad, I remember this was when I was at work, they had to tell the lady to stop doing that. You can't come in here with your morning wraps on and shower caps and work. That don't make you can't do that. And they was wearing this stuff before they actually go do the job, so they just wearing it around, and then when it's time to go work, then you're going to take it off. Like, come on now, you don't even supposed to come to work like that every day. Here's the problem. And what it insinuates is a lot of y'all are into the nightlife. Because there's no logical reason for you to dress like you're sleeping in the daytime all the time, unless you're into the nightlife. Because you mean to tell me your nighttime wear is better than your daytime wear every day? You don't have the common sense to put on some clothes when you go to get your kids from school. And for all you, because people felt like it was predominantly as single mothers or mothers in general, here's the problem with that. This is going to fly right in the face of a lot of y'all's parenting. Because to say, we know what we're doing, you don't even know how to. The bad part about it is, sisters got a reputation not even going to these schools to check on their children. Now you don't even know how to go to school dressed properly. A t-shirt dress. That's properly. And there's a lot of mothers out here working, so they come into school in their uniforms, blah, blah, work clothes. They ain't talking to them. They talking to y'all dummies who sitting doing God knows what, and you having a problem. Now, at the same time, they had a boy at another school who put a permanent marker in his head because he had the designs on the side. They charged that school up for that. I can understand that because that's ridiculous. And the reason I say that's ridiculous is because the hair is going to grow back. There's a lot of kids with crazy hairstyles when they're kids. When these kids have their hair dyed all these crazy colors, you don't kick them out of school. It's weird, but it is what it is. So to have a design on the side of a fade makes no sense to put marker in it. You just being over the top. But to have a situation where parents don't know how to conduct themselves as adults, it shows why your kids is out of line, or it shows why your kids don't want you to come to school because they're embarrassed of you. And people, I grew up in the 80s. People know when they used to make jokes about people's big mama or grandmama coming to school with a moo on, basically, because she coming from, and that's a grandmother. She got to come to school. She coming as she is, but she was a grandmother. She was 50, 60 years old. They gonna let that slide. Y'all in y'all 30s and 40s. Because it's a high school we talking about. And you know what? That big mama thing, that was about grade school. That wasn't about high school. They didn't pull that stuff. So the principal's right. And for all you people complaining about it, y'all out of y'all mind. So we out. Peace. Oh, like, share, subscribe. Yeah.